Good morning, family. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So today I will share with you what I pack for my husband for lunch. So I'm gonna start off with some lettuce. So when it comes to salad, you want to try to just put whatever that you have at home. So here I was just emptying the fridge. We really didn't have anything much, so I just put some lettuce and some tomato and some seasoning. So you are just gonna put what you have or what your husband like, because when it comes to salad, they can be a little bit picky. So anyway, my husband is okay with any salad that I put, so I always just throw anything that I have, as long as I feel like I'm okay. I have a salad in his lunchbox. So for a snack, I did put these cashew nuts, and he does like to have a snack most of the time, so I always try to put something. And then I also I didn't have the normal bread, so I had this African bread, so I just cut it into small pieces. This was like about 2 slices, but I cut them in a way that they can fit into this lunchbox nicely. And I did roast some turkey, and my husband loved turkey, so I did just put it in the oven as well. I did boil it a little bit first before I then let it cool and put some spices, and then I put it in the oven. He likes it when it's very dry. He doesn't like it when it's too soft. So the best way to get it nice and crunchy is to put it in the oven. So I did that, and it was so delicious. So, and when I'm done, I then put a slice of lemon on his salad. So this is his lunchbox done for today. It was a very easy one, very quick. And yeah, so this one, he came with the lunchbox empty, so that was a well done for this one. Now let's get into the second lunchbox. So now I'm using the same lunchbox that I used on the first lunch. So on the first lunch that I did, so now we are on the second one. So here I boiled some rice. Well, did I boil? No, it's a fried rice, but I was trying to make the fried rice, but I just didn't have everything, so I just was able to put some peppers at the end, like after making the fried rice, and then I put some peppers because I didn't have vegetables. So that was how I make it to look like this. Anyway, remember I told you he loves some turkey, but this time I did it differently. So I did roast it, and then when I finished roasting it, I then put it in a container and added some soya spice and put some onions as well. So I then put a lot of it. I thought, like, I was looking at the video, and then I'm like, you know what, I did put a lot of meat there. But anyway, my husband loved turkey, and it's not all of us that love turkey. Like, I'm not so much into the turkey. If I take maybe one bite, usually I'm okay. But anyway, this one was delicious because I added the soya spice on it and then added some onions, so it was delicious. Now let's get into the salad. I did put some, I can't remember what sauce did I put in here, or it was mayonnaise, I don't remember, but yes, I did put something, and then I put some lettuce. I always have lettuce, like I always make sure I have lettuce at home. So I also added, you remember my style of the salad is always very similar. But anyway, of course, remember that these lunchbox are done at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning. So please just understand that I'm just trying to give some ideas of the lunchbox of what you can pack for your husband for lunch. And yeah, so I just put some lettuce, some tomatoes, some cucumbers, and then put a sauce at the end. And then I also put some of these chin chin. I told you he loved to snack on something, so I always try to add something for him to snack. So on this time, I put some chin chin, which is his favorite. Of course, if there's anything to remind him home, he's always delighted. Anyway, you're gonna add some seasoning on the salad and make sure everything tastes amazing. Now that is his lunch box done. That's what my husband will be having for lunch for today. So I'm gonna just close the lunch box, and then that will be it for the lunch box for today. Remember, this lunch box, I'm gonna try to put it on the description below, and then if you want to check it out on Amazon, it should be still available. I have have it for a very long while, so I wouldn't know if it is or not. But yes, it is a great lunchbox. And yeah, so you can remove the other part and have just the two parts. You don't have to have all of them. If you like, you can actually just have one plate of it. You don't have to have the two parts or the three parts. You can have just one side if you decide that you don't want to have many things on your meal. Anyway, let's get into the third lunchbox. We are using the same lunchbox again, so I'm gonna put some salad again. So this is lettuce, cucumber, tomato, and then I just spread it and make sure it looks all nice. And then you're gonna add some seasoning again. It depends on what type of salad your husband like. So this is what we usually have at home. We always have some lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. We always have these. So I always know that the first thing is just for me to check the salad, chop some salad, and have all these ready. So I'm just gonna put some seasoning on the salad, and then we are gonna move on to the next part. So I did put some sauce. I don't remember what sauce did I have. Now let me be honest with you, I always put whatever that we have at home, but I always try to make sure that everything look great, doesn't look like we are on a poverty. Okay, so I did also roast some fish. My husband loves fish. I don't know if I have mentioned it. Yes, I did say he loved turkey, but he also loves fish. So here I roasted some fish in the oven, and very quick, you just spice the fish and then put it in the oven. Yes, I woke up very early this day, so I did boil some of these potatoes in the cooker for about 3 minutes and then took them out. That was a day before, and then let them cool and put spice on them and put them in the fridge. The next day I took them out and just put them in the oven for them to be nice and crisp, and that was it. And they were done only a few minutes in the oven. They'll be really nice and crispy. So a night before, you're gonna put them in the cooker for about 3 minutes, take them out and let them cool. Then you're gonna add oil and some spices, put them in the fridge for the next day. Early morning, you just take them, spread them into the oven, into the baking pan, put them in the oven, and for a few minutes they will be nice and crispy. And then I went ahead and put some coconut for my husband. He does love to snack on something, and coconut is one of them. He just loves to chew some coconut. So I just kind of wash the coconut and slice it and put it in there. And well, I think I should have peel the other brown part, but I really didn't know how to eat coconut, so I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how he ate it, so I was just able to cut it like this, and he didn't really explain to me because I really don't know much about coconut. But anyway, I just cut it into small pieces, believing that he's gonna snack on it. Anyway, I put it like this, and this one, he came back with a lunchbox empty. Again, it was a win because he loved everything on that lunchbox. Now let's get into the fourth lunchbox. We are using the same lunchbox again. You remember, this is my favorite lunchbox, by the way. Like I said, I'm gonna try to be using one lunchbox on a video so that we can pay more attention on the food and less attention on the lunchbox itself. So I put a wrap this time, and on the wrap I did put some chicken bologna and my normal salad, and then I added a lot of mayonnaise as well, so that so we have a full salad in that wrap, and we have chicken bologna. So he loves wraps. So, and then I also put this, what is this again, fish. So but this time I did it differently. I did it kind of it's not fried, it's still baked in the oven, but I did put some other different seasoning this time, and put some, I think it's cornstarch, yeah, before I put it in the oven. And then I did put for him a slice of cake and some crepes, and then added some chin chin. I had very little left, so that was why I also put some crepes as well, to make sure he have enough snack. Now on the Fish, I did remove bones on the fish and cut it into smaller pieces because I wanted to make sure that it's done nicely. And then also the girls, they were gonna have fish as well that morning, so I made sure that I remove bones on them. And then that is the lunch for today. So I'm gonna pack the lunch, put the lunch together, and this one, he did come back with the cake. Being my husband, he said the cake is too sweet. Yeah, I knew that anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go ahead and comment below which of the lunchbox did you like most. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again on my next video. Bye family.